PK family? My name is Nonstop Parkour! And today, I have a special video for you, and it is also very special to me because it's been about a year since I started parkour and this YouTube channel. And to me, that is an amazing milestone and a way to celebrate it with you guys. I am going to just tell you a little bit more about personal me and tell you about my journey from starting parkour for my very first time to now. So, without further ado, as always, let's get to it. So first off, for those of you new to the channel or just don't know, my name is Ethan. I am 15 years old, and I think one of my favorite qualities about me is that I love being different, and I am different. So the very first day that I started parkour was after watching a parkour video about a week before, and that one day I just wasn't really actually committed, like, okay, I'm gonna start parkour right now. It was more of a really relaxed, kind of lazy thing. I was like, at my grandparents' house, I wasn't doing anything, so I just decided, hey, why not try to start learning all these new flips and things. I went out to my backyard and tried a front flip on the grass for like 2 hours. Now, keep in mind, this is the very first time I've ever done any type of odd movement, like flips. So, as you can probably think of, it didn't turn out well. For 2 hours straight, I was basically doing somersaults and landing straight on my back or butt, which hurt a lot. The next day, I was so bruised and sore that I basically gave up for 2 months. I completely stopped doing parkour. Every time I would hit my back on the ground trying to learn that front flip, it just made all of those flips in those videos seem more and more impossible and far away. So after 1 or 2 months, I was just on YouTube. I actually got into Assassin's Creed, like crazy into it. And I was looking up YouTube videos about Assassin's Creed, and I saw a video, Assassin's Creed Parkour in Real Life by Ronnie Shalvis. And after I watched that video, I was just so inspired to go and train that I dropped everything. I basically kind of forgot about my Xbox, even now, and I looked up Ronnie Shalvis's channel, and that's when I was able to find his tutorial on the front flip. After watching that, it gave me so many new tips and techniques on how to learn the front flip more safely, less painfully, and more efficiently. And that is something that I just really think helped me a lot in starting parkour again. So what I did to learn the front flip, this time, instead of just going back and hucking the front flip every time, I got 2 really old mattresses, one from my grandparents, one from my parents, and I put them on top of each other, and I just kept on front flipping on that. And then recorded myself so I could see what I was doing wrong. And then little by little, I was getting a little bit higher, landing on my feet a little bit better, and eventually, after 2 weeks, I was able to land my front flip on the mattress. And then after about a month or 2, I was able to land the front flip on concrete. And it just felt so freaking amazing. It still feels amazing to learn that front flip on concrete. The very first time I was able to get a front flip on grass, I landed and I was like, whoa. It just occurred to me, all of these things in these videos, these corks, these cheat gainers, these front flips, these back flips, all of it was all of a sudden possible, like within reach. A few days earlier, I didn't think a front flip was possible, and I did it! And it was the best feeling in the world. A lot better than staying inside, playing Xbox, Assassin's Creed, actually, and leveling up. It was just so amazing. Basically, my message from that little story is, if you're thinking about giving up after months of failing on one trick, keep trying. Once you get it, it's gonna mean the world to you. and you're gonna feel like you're Superman. And you deserve to feel like that. Okay, so from there, I learned the front flip. I knew all of these things were possible. I started actually getting into parkour. Now, something I didn't mention was that I was doing tennis 5 days a week and swimming like twice a week when I was doing parkour as a hobby, like whenever I could. But after learning the front flip, I started getting more serious. I joined a gymnastics gym parkour group, so I could learn quicker. And after a week of that class, I went straight from beginners to the advanced. And the first thing I started, once I knew there's a gymnastics gym with open gym, I started learning the backflip. Now, the backflip was the second move that I think I had to really struggle to overcome. And on Instagram, actually, I filmed a bunch of my backflips, which were really low and really bad looking, and that's how I met PK Ninja, through Instagram. If you want to see PK Ninja's channel, he's going to be posting a lot more. The link is in the description below, or I'll put the link somewhere here. Anyway, it's a weird thing. His girlfriend's friend tagged his girlfriend, then his girlfriend tagged him. It was a very huge coincidence that we actually started talking, because what I did was I looked at PK Ninja's profile, Instagram, and I saw that he did parkour. I asked him for a few tips on backflips and how I could overcome the fear of it, and he gave me all these tips, and he was just such a huge help. And I don't think either of us were expecting for both of us to live in Cincinnati. I mean, this is Instagram. Like, for all I knew, his girlfriend and him were in Indonesia. I don't know why I said Indonesia, but anyway, it turns out we're only about 30 minutes away, and just us getting in contact blossomed into a whole new bunch of videos. He filmed both of my Parkour Party Series videos, and I kind of got him back into parkour, I think. I mean, ask him if you want to know. And he's just one of the many people that helped me throughout my parkour life. Are you guys still there? Well, the reason I'm saying that is because I don't really film that many of these type of videos of me just talking, because I feel like I talk too much and people get bored and they just click away. And if there's anything I've learned now, is that these videos, like the people who actually watch these long talking videos are the loyal ones. Like, they're the ones who always just comment on your video no matter what. And I've kind of learned to look at more of the loyal subscribers instead of the subscriber count. And I think that's a better way to look at YouTube. A way of meeting new people instead of getting as many subscribers as possible. Which fast forwards us to me starting a YouTube channel. Now, starting this YouTube channel was really, if there's one thing about me I can say, if I'm gonna do something, whether it's YouTube, whether it's a sport, I usually commit all of my energy into it so I become as good, as amazing at the whatever I'm doing as possible. And I felt like I executed my channel pretty well. I mean, I want to be relatively good before I start a YouTube channel, because from my perspective, I would go to a YouTube channel if they are pretty good at parkour, like learning a few flips, or if they're amazing, like Jessiel Flair. But I tend to click away from parkour videos that are people just jumping from rock to rock with a dubstep in the background, because I feel like that's not real parkour. So I did parkour for a few months, and then I started the YouTube channel, so I had a little bit of credibility when doing all of these tutorials and things. And for me, I think it worked out. I've been kind of keeping track every 100 subscribers. It took me about half of a year to get 100 subscribers, and then it took me about 3 or 4 months to get to 200, and now we're already at 300. It's only been like 2 months since I posted the last Parkour Party Series video. That is exponentially amazing, or fast, whatever. So I think that's basically it for my parkour journey, all in one speech or rant. Yeah, I tried to do parkour, I failed, I stopped. I did it again after watching Whiny Shalvis. I started a YouTube channel. I met all of you amazing people. I met PK Ninja. And yeah, that's it for me. I hope all of you have an amazing, unique because if you're unique, you're happy. Unique life. And if you found this video somewhat inspirational, maybe hit the like button. And if you want, go comment whatever you like in the comments. I mean, whatever you want. Literally, just say random stuff. I don't care. Burritos. And while you're at it, why don't you go subscribe? It doesn't hurt. I mean, why not subscribe? I'll see you in the next video. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching this, and bye-bye.